Hello, and welcome to Happily Committed. My name is Coach Adrian, and if you're here because you need help with your long distance relationship, you're in the right place. I myself was in a long distance relationship for over 5 years, and thankfully, it worked out for me. We're now married, we have two beautiful children, and for the most part, we're making it work. But I know that it can be challenging because I have experienced some of those challenges myself. I've also had the unique privilege of coaching thousands of individuals in helping them make sense of challenges that they face in their love lives. And I know that most of them who were in long distance relationships struggled. They struggled with communication, they struggled with maintaining a healthy balance, and they struggled to deal with some of their fears and their insecurities. So I wanted to touch on some of these challenges so that you feel better equipped to handle them as they come along. First and foremost, just because you're in a long distance relationship, it does not mean that you shouldn't maintain or follow some of the common ground rules to all relationships, right? You can't make it all about you. You can't let your ego, your fears of you losing your significant other, or your needs overwhelm your significant other. And unfortunately, that's what tends to happen. People lose control, they lose patience, they become either needy or too distant, and their relationship is unbalanced. And that's what leads you to issues in that relationship. Furthermore, it's absolutely essential for you to maintain a healthy level of communication. Oftentimes, people think in terms of quantity of outreaches instead of the quality of their communication with their significant other. So don't make that mistake. Instead, take a step back and make sure that you are able to share meaningful insights, have interesting conversations where you're able to connect with your significant other. If they happen to be busy or distant and disengaged because they have a lot going on, or simply because they have a social life, don't cling on. Don't lean into the relationship and don't seek reassurance and validation because of your fear of losing them or your insecurities. Instead, lean back as well and try to make sure that you have a social life that you can fall on, that you have meaningful connections that you can nurture where you are, so that you can give them time and space to miss you and to start to gravitate back towards you on their own time, at their own pace. Ultimately, when you are facing challenges in a long-distance relationship, it's important for you to not get overwhelmed and continuously talk about your challenges, your issues, your fears. Because if you do, you're going to suck the life out of the relationship itself. Remember, you're not together to put each other down and to continuously argue. You are in a relationship to uplift each other and to inspire each other. And oftentimes, when we start to feel like we need help, we become negative and we see the glass half empty and we're insecure and we just see the bad in everything instead of focusing on what helped you guys connect in the first place, instead of focusing on the reasons why this person is into you and attracted to you. So there are a lot of solutions to whatever issue you are facing. I have actually created a comprehensive guide, my guide to making long-distance relationship work. And if you're interested, you can click on the link below this video to find out more. This is one of the courses that I am the most proud of. It is my most comprehensive course that I've ever created, and it's all linked to long-distance relationship. How to address common challenges, how to keep your long-distance relationship strong, how to overcome breakups in long-distance relationships. It's all there in one resource. So don't hesitate to click on the link below. Either way, with long-distance relationships, usually you have more time to figure it out. Whether things are starting to look bad or whether you've already broken up, you still will have time to turn things around as long as you avoid some of the common mistakes that most people make. and we can address those in another video. Mistakes linked to long-distance breakups. Really, we could dive in deep in talking about those. What's essential, again, is for you to remain positive, to remain confident, and to try to have uplifting, meaningful interactions with your significant other so that we focus on what is right and what is going well, instead of always arguing and bickering about things that do matter, but that are not essential ultimately. If you have questions linked to long distance, this is my bread and butter. Please put them in the chat below. I'll be very happy to address them. We can even do a webinar and go in depth. If you're interested, let me know. All on long distance relationships. This is what I want to focus on. I've done a lot of research. I've been helping a lot of clients in these types of dynamics. So please, if you have questions, long distance relationship questions, put them in the chat below. If this was helpful, please like this video, fuel my fire, and I look forward to doing more for you here on this channel. Happily committed. Take good care and all the best.